Good, y'all. So Canelo Alvarez'S fans are all across social media accusing Terence Crawford of being on steroids. So if you go on Terence Crawford's Instagram page, right, he's pretty much been showing his entire transformation leading up to his debut fighting at 168 pounds. I believe right now Terence Crawford is about 180 something pounds. And he looks good, man. Very brolic, very muscular, right? Guy looks like a tank. And I guess a lot of Canelo fans are scared, man. I mean, the fact that they're accusing Terence Bud Crawford, who has never tested positive for PEDs on a professional level. I don't know if he tested positive in the amateurs. I don't know. Maybe in other sports. But in boxing on a professional level, Terence Bud Crawford has never tested positive for steroids. So the fact that Canelo fans are saying this, it means that they're scared. And I don't know what you guys are scared of, because Terence Bud Crawford, he's moving up 2 weight classes. He had one fight at 154 where he didn't look good, right? I think everybody would agree that Terence Bud Crawford did not look like his normal self in that Majimov fight. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say that's his worst performance in his professional career. His fight against Majimov, I think that's Terence Crawford's worst performance, right? So he's moving up 2 weight classes. He's skipping 160, going straight to 168. And he's fighting the best fighter at 168 in Saul Canelo Alvarez, who is the face of boxing right now, right? What are you guys scared of? Like, this is very nervous, scary energy. And I just made a video yesterday. I told you guys, the closer that we get to this fight, I'm seeing a lot of people switch their picks from Canelo to Terence Crawford. Shout out to Marco Boxing. You guys can catch me on Marco Box's panel every now and then. And a guy on there named Alberto, he's Mexican. He's been very pro Canelo since this fight has been announced. And a couple days ago, he came out and said that he thinks that Terence Bud Crawford is going to win this fight. And I was surprised to hear him say that, because it's very rare to hear a Mexican, go for the black fighter, right? Like, not to bring up race, but I'm just being honest with you guys, right? Like, he went from saying that Canelo's going to knock out Bud to all of a sudden, he actually thinks Terence Bud Crawford is going to win this fight. He thinks the only disadvantage that he has is just being new at this weight class. But he literally said out of his mouth, he thinks that Terence Crawford is going to beat Canelo. And that's very shocking to me, bro. I think that a lot of people are paying very close attention to Terence Crawford's training. They're paying very close attention to his body transformation. And I think that because people are seeing the muscles, people are seeing, how big he looks at this new weight, I think people are getting Errol Spence flashbacks. You know what I'm saying? I think people are getting flashbacks of Terence Crawford beating the fuck out of Errol Spence when everybody thought that was a 50-50 fight. And this is the same situation. I think most people think that this Terence and Canelo fight is 50-50 based off of Terence Crawford's skill set, based off of him being a multiple weight class champion, him unifying 2 weight classes. The closer we get to this fight, man, they getting butterflies, man, and they don't know. And you know what else is the reason for this? It's the fact that Canelo hasn't looked good recently, right? Like, when you think of Canelo's most recent fights, right? He's not fighting top tier competition in his weight class, and he's not knocking dudes out like he was before. Like, think about it. The last time Canelo Alvarez knocked somebody out was against Caleb Plant, right? That was like, what, 4 or 5 years ago? Since then, look at who he's fought. He brought up Charlo from 154, couldn't knock him out. He fought Jaime Munguia, dropped him one time, couldn't knock him out. He fought Edgar Bologna, dropped him one time, couldn't knock him out. He fought William Skull, barely could even hit William Skull. I think William Skull won that fight, if you want me to be honest. Whether you think he was running or not, Canelo Alvarez could not cut the ring off, and I think William Skull outboxed Canelo. I think the only reason Canelo won the fight is because he's Canelo. If that was any other fighter, they would have lost that fight to William Skull, because William Skull was moving around the ring, he was touching Canelo, and he was barely getting hit. Let's just call it what it is, right? Also, man, like, how are you guys trying to accuse Terence Crawford of being on PEDs when Canelo Alvarez actually tested positive for a PED? Like, come on, y'all. Like, this is pure hypocrisy. Did you guys forget before the first Triple G and Canelo fight, Canelo Alvarez tested positive for PEDs and he got suspended for that? And he blamed it on eating some Mexican chicken or some shit? like, come on, man. Like, y'all are accusing somebody who's never tested positive of something, and you guys are fans of a guy that has actually tested positive for PEDs. Not to mention, everybody in his camp is testing positive for PEDs. Jaime Munguia, there's like 4 or 5 people in Canelo Alvarez'S training camp that lately has tested positive for PEDs, man. So stop putting this on Bud, man. It's okay. You guys are nervous. You guys are scared. And you guys aren't as confident as you thought you were in Canelo. And it's because off of what you've seen recently from Canelo. If this was the same Canelo that was breaking people's face and knocking everybody out and moving up to 175, you guys wouldn't be this nervous. But because he ducked David Benavidez, because he's fighting people that you guys don't want to see him fight, and because this is the first fight where he's actually going up against somebody that skillfully all around is a better skillful boxer than Canelo, you guys are getting a little nervous. Now, I'm going to stick to my pick. I still have Canelo winning this fight by unanimous decision. I think Canelo's going to drop Terence Crawford once or twice. And I think that Canelo, just being used to fighting at this higher weight class, even fighting at light heavyweight, I think that that's going to be the biggest factor in this fight. And the only chance I'm giving Terence Crawford to win in this fight is by outboxing Canelo, like putting on a Floyd Mayweather type performance. And listen, like Terence Buck Crawford is a great fighter, but he's no Floyd Mayweather, right? He's just not. He's not Pretty Boy Floyd. He's not Money Mayweather. I think Terence Crawford and Floyd have 2 complete different fighting styles. I don't see any similarities in their game. You know, maybe if he would have trained with Floyd for this fight, maybe, but I just don't see Terence Crawford having that kind of performance. I don't. Especially based off of his last fight that he had with Majimov. I think that's the tell-all. Like, if you guys saw that fight, you shouldn't be nervous at all for Canelo, because Terence Buck Crawford did not look good against Majimov. I don't care what nobody says, bro. He got hit way too much. He was on the back foot for a majority of the fight. And it's clear as day that he had trouble handling those punches at 154. So the fact that he's going to 168 and he's fighting Canelo, who got bricks in his hands, right? He may not be knocking dudes out, but he still got bricks in his hands. He's going to have a lot of problems, man. So that's my opinion. You guys need to stop being scared, stop being nervous, take a deep breath, woosah, relax, and be confident in your fighter, man. Stop switching up, man. Like I said, you even got professional fighters coming out saying that they got Bud winning this fight. You understand what I'm saying? Amir Khan, I said this in my last video. Amir Khan, who fought Canelo and Terence, he's picking Terence Crawford to win this fight. I think that's very telling. I think that's very surprising. And maybe he knows something that we don't know, man. Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll give Bud all the respect. But we'll see what happens, man. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.